We run. My new bitch look like Halle Berry.
Hi lover girls, hi lover boys, this is Royalty Tea Room and we're back with another recap of Baddies Gone Wild. I'm kind of unsure like what episode this is, to be quite honest. I'm pretty sure like 5 or 6, right? One of those two. Also, my speech might be a little weird. I got my wisdom teeth removed, so chubby cheeks and chipmunk face and all that stuff, for y'all who know. So I'm gonna try. I'm in like a lot of pain, but I'm gonna get this through because I love y'all and I got y'all. So let's just kind of get into it. So the episode starts out with the ending of Bggw versus Daisy, and like security chimes in, and the security calls like Bggw Australia, and calls Daisy like Cinderblock. It was low-key kind of funny, and I mean, I think everyone can agree that like Bggw won, even though like Daisy, those last two punches look like if it did land on like Bggw's eye or mouth, they would have been lethal, but they didn't, so Bggw got that one. Sorry. And so now, like, I'm calling them the background girls, but the rest of the group, they're saying, like, oh, I told her that ish was weird, and I'm just, like, delusional. Like, there's nothing bad about Bggw. Like, if I can think about any, like, weird, I mean, she did do that weird thing with the whole room situation with Cupcake, but she saw it on live, something about, like, she knew, like, Cupcake was talking about her or whatever. I don't know, but, like, 90%, she hasn't done nothing weird. So the 10% was that, but, like, everyone else has done a lot of weird stuff, except for, like, Erica. And so then Daisy's like so upset because of the lip, and Bggw's clocking it saying, you know, you hit me first. And Daisy said she doesn't care, but I'm just like, okay, so you can't be mad about your lip getting busted when you attacked me first. Like, it's just how it goes. And Bggw feels pumped up, and Daisy keeps threatening her, saying, you know, you're not gonna last a day in the house, blah blah blah. So then Bggw goes to Shay and Oxy, and basically the way Bggw explained everything to them was like 100%. Like, for once, we did not have someone who like alters facts and everything. I was completely like, what she said to them, it was like exactly what happened, which I loved. Daisy is telling the whack girls, no shade, the other girls, what happened, and she like victimizes herself, saying, you know, I thought she was my friend and she allowed this to happen, but it's like you allowed this to happen. You allowed Coco, aka Julie, from Bad Girls Club season 9, to get in your ear, put a bug in your ear, and now your lip is busted. That's literally what happened. And I feel like Coco was happy that happened to Daisy, because even her confessional, it wasn't someone who was very sympathetic. It's like, this is what she wanted anyways. And Janelle is real, saying that she doesn't care that Daisy beat her up. When she said that, I was like, I mean, that takes courage. She's a big girl, but hey, I mean, you gotta fight, right? But I do admire her saying that, and like, I do like about her that she will stand in the pain no matter what. And she's pretty, so yeah. So then the girls go to the buses, and Cupcake rides with Oxy, Shay, and Bggw. And they're saying, like, are you just trying to ride with us so you can run and tell them, like, the stuff we're talking about them? And my thing is, like, why was she in the van with them? Because, like, what transpired? It's giving behind the scenes. So Zeus, you need to, like, let us see that behind the scenes stuff. Yo, low-key, Zeus should do, like, a whole behind the scenes after the season is over, but, like, before the reunion, stuff that, like, no one has seen. Because I don't know if the cast sees episodes when we see them. I don't know. I feel like, do they at least get a day to see it? Maybe, maybe not. I know sometimes they have watch parties. I'm kind of going on a little rant, but Zeus, if you do see this, that'd be such a good idea to, like, behind the scenes stuff, like, actual behind the scenes, the way, like, the camera pans and everything, and then show it literally before the reunion, like, a couple of days before, the weekend before, whatever. Just gave you all something for free. So then on the other lane bus, everyone is telling Gloss that she needs to fight Shay again. She does, but I don't think she will, because she lost pretty badly, and I don't think she was expecting that. It's one thing to lose a fight, but when you don't expect to lose, you feel like you're gonna win. It's like, throw it away. So, and then everyone else is saying, like, who they want to run it with, and blah, blah, blah. TT wants to fight Jaden, I think. So does Hurricane, and Daisy wants to fight Bggw, blah, blah, blah. Daisy and Bahati think that I don't know what I wrote here. I'm sorry, y'all. So Cupcake, Cupcake says that Natalie texted her saying that they are all going to a club. Bad issues take shots. And then Cupcake. Oh, tell me why I actually heard that song in full today for the first time. Is it bad? Is it good? It's catchy. I won't like play it, but I mean it ain't bad. So then Cupcake and Bahati are going back and forth about apparently Bahati lended Cupcake her fan, like a handheld fan, and Cupcake gave it to Daisy. Now I don't know if it was before the fight or during or after. Either way, Bahati was checking her, which I thought was interesting. And so get this, the other girls are talking about them going to the club and they're lit and stuff, but when Gloss and Ming pull up, like, when Gloss and Ming pull out real money, like, and then low-key Gloss pulled out more than Ming, why did the other girls put out like crunched up $1 bills? I was low-key laughing so loud. Like, I can't really laugh. It feels like I have Botox, and I promise I don't have Botox. I just Cupcake face. And I've been losing like weight and stuff, so like yeah, you see it. But low-key when that happened, I was laughing because it's like Gloss and Ming are pulling out, hundreds and stuff. You know how the rappers do. Then these girls got these the titty money, the crunched up dollar bills. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that. I just thought it was like I probably just would have held my crunched up $5 bill in my pocket because this is gonna be on TV and I don't want people to judge. Even though you're not supposed to care if people judge, I am judging. I saw the crunched up dollar bills. I just wanted to point that out. Okay, so then, oh my god, sorry, my computer kind of just so then the next scene, while everyone is waiting for the cars to come to pick them up for the club, they're sitting and chilling, and Daisy confronts Bahati, and she's being delusional per usual. And Bahati says Daisy had a lump on her lip, and that was low-key getting to Daisy. So then Natalie walks in with Erica, and then everything starts. Rella throws water at her, and Erica runs up, and it's amazing how fast and how strong she is. She didn't even put her bag down. She just ran up and started swinging, and Loki was getting her. And then TT kind of like swings in with her hairbrush, and I thought that was whack. And it's like TT has done nothing but honestly be whack the whole time, except for I guess when she fought Jaden after Jaden was talking ish. Like I think I talked about it the last video recap. That first fight on the thingy wasn't really needed, but after they separated them and Jaden trying to run up, and that was weird. Like that was the only thing she's done that's actually pretty justified. Everything else has been whack. But then Oxy hits her while security has her, and I thought that was so weak. And it sucks because I was really starting to like Oxy, but I didn't put my whole foot in there because I sensed some change. Like, from her persona through the screen, I was like, you know what, she's doing something that I like, like a couple episodes ago. But then again, like, there's something about her, it's not going to last long. Versus Bahati, I've been pretty much down with her since the beginning. And so then Rella starts crying, saying, like Erica hit her with the charger. I low-key put like and. I mean, it's bad to get hit in the head with the charger, don't get me wrong, but you did kind of press her, and there was a lot of girls on Rella's side, and then there was just like one Erica, so she might have felt like she needed a weapon. And who are you to dictate if someone feels like they need a weapon or not? I mean, I don't know what the law is in Brazil, but I'm pretty sure that's like legal in America. I could be wrong. And so now Natalie says she's irritated because they got kicked out of the park and the neighbors have complained. So now they have to leave. My opinion, I feel like maybe they couldn't afford the rent, but I ain't checking no one's pockets like that. So, dude, and Zeus has money, so I don't know. Someone said, I guess Brazilians don't like ghetto ass issues. And I was low-key laughing because it's like, no, nowhere. Nobody likes that at all. And if you find a place that does, run. So now they get kicked out. Now Natalie says that they need to leave right now and that she has to find them a new house, or like she already did. So the girls go upstairs, and it appears Rella and Erica shared a room together because Rella just like rips off her name from the door. Fair. So now they go to a hotel for the night, and then they go to the club. And Janella, Bahati, I did not like the wig with the outfit, and Oxy looked pretty great for the club. And Coco says that Ishiz be hating. Delusion. Rella says she was a bartender. Interesting. And then Shay and Cupcake, they're like doing lit things throughout the night. Oxy really said, everyone knows that the strip club has the best wings. I was low-key taken aback, because why are you eating? Why are you eating at a strip club? Didn't Chris Rock tell us we ain't supposed to do that? No, I ain't gonna lie. I haven't been to a strip club yet, but I don't know if I would eat wings, but I guess you gotta try it once, right? TT says Daisy isn't going to the club because her man is crazy and calls her every 5 minutes. And it makes me look sad because she might be like a really good fighter because she's getting like beat up all the time at home. So if that's the case, like my heart actually goes out to her for real. And that's another thing with Zeus. They be picking up these girls, no mental check, no background check. It's like, do you know who you're hiring? Like the investment you're making, have you really done a deep dive? And the answer to that, probably 50%, is no. So then Shay gets on the pole, and I was like, Jocelyn's Cabaret. So now it's the next day. And the girls are going on the sprinter to the new house, and they're laughing at the fact that they got kicked out of the house. And I'm like, y'all should feel shameful. This is not baddie things. This is very much not that at all. Like, at the end of the day, this is a job, and you can't be getting kicked out of your residential stay of your place of employment at the current time. It's just not going to work. So, I mean, you have to think about this from a business standpoint. Hello, come on. Oxy said she is big on not jumping, but she jumped. But the thing about it, she did admit it. Like, she kept saying, I know I'm not big on jumping, and I did jump. So it's like, can you fault someone for admitting their wrongs? Because we're all going to make wrongs some point, right? Right. And then on Relabus, they're laughing about the fight with Erica and Oxy sneaking her. Daisy tells Janello that she needs to talk to Oxy since Erica stood up for her. And Oxy's bus is talking about the fight, and Oxy admits she snuck her. And she's kind of saying her perspective on why she did it, saying like, we all make money from our face. But it's like, honestly, out of the pretty girls in the house and the least pretty girls in the house, Oxy, you're not on one list. You're on another list, but you're not on one. So to say that we're all making money from our face, it's like, well, who is we? And what face? Like, low-key, I mean, there's a few baddies in there. Good face, don't get me wrong. Pretty, pretty, pretty. I could see that they're making coin from their body. And yes, it was messed up that Rella got hit in the face with a charger because she's a pretty girl. However, stated again, you can't force someone to basically fight you and dictate how they fight you. Like, she didn't even want to fight her. She kept saying, like, no, and Rella was egging her on so she got what she wanted, but that was between them two. So it's like, even she hit her with that blah, 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 that's still none of your business. So Oxy admits that she was wrong, and Erica will need that from her, and she said she was being her karma. And it's like, you cannot think that you're going to be someone else's karma, because then that's not karma, that's just self-entitlement. And I mean, read the Bible or something. Like, that's just such a pompous way to think, like, oh, I'm just going to be her karma. Like, no, you should do what you need to do if you need to do it, not just to make a group of people happy or be someone's karma. Like, because then you're also going to get karma from that too. It's just going to be a cycle and a cycle. Rella says that Erica's bed needs to be in a pool. Interesting. So, also, where are their new outfits? I swear, every time I watch Bad Girls Gone Wild, I'm always thinking one time, new confessional looks and new outfits. And it's like every 3 episodes, I still see the same outfits. And I'm like, hello, but I think we see some towards the end. Don't quote me. So then Bahati calls Daisy Rasputia, Big Mama, and Fat Albert. And I was low-key, like, it made me laugh because with the accent and just the way she said it, I was like, yeah. Yes, 100%. So now they're talking about the room situation, and, you know, Janelle and Rella and Erica shared a room, so that'll be different now. Now they arrive at the house, and it doesn't look half bad. It's very secluded, so I guess that's a good thing for fighting, but I guess that's a bad thing. Like, if someone is getting jumped, you don't feel safe, where can you go? You know, we don't want a BGC-14 to happen, do we? Do we, Zeus? Do we, Zeus? I mean, so then Natalie arrives. Natalie gives them a speech saying she knew it was going to happen, that they were going to get kicked out, which also brings me back to my theory about them not affording rent. And this week was supposed to be her week to go back home. which I don't believe because Natalie is controlling. She always has been, and I don't think that she would have left her because she's a businesswoman too. It's not even about being controlling. Like, this is an investment. I wouldn't have left. Like, if it took for 3 weeks and I invested a lot of money and time into this new show and I'm creatively controlling it and everything, I'm not going anywhere. I gotta make sure everything's right. After season 2 and season 3, then you start hiring someone to do that for you. But that first season, don't go anywhere, Natalie. Like, she's also controlling, so of course you wouldn't have, but from a business standpoint, you gotta stay there and make sure everything's on point. So either way, you can't go, Natalie. You're a boss. You gotta do what you gotta do. And then I love how Natalie says, "Let me finish Coco," because Coco kept interrupting some people during this episode, and I was looking annoyed and a little disgusted because it's like, why are you interrupting yet again? Anyways, but yeah, Natalie asks what's going on with the sunglasses with Janello, and it's giving she's jealous and bitter. And I'm just like, that's so weird. Like, Janello, do not let her treat you like you know who on the other show. Stand up for yourself, but she doesn't. So then the other girls come in. Natalie's saying that she's a mother to only one child, not like 27. And the house is better because they are in the jungle, and that made me like put question marks up because it's like, I mean, it should be a good house regardless if we were in the hills, the jungle, the city, but no, people don't know how to be professional. Ugh. So then Erica and Ming walk in. Natalie says one person needs to step up and start running things like calling house meetings. Lies. We know she will always do that. But like I said, after season 2 and 3, she might actually appoint someone. Natalie calls Oxy, and I'm so happy. She calls out Oxy, and I'm so happy because of that. Because it's like, Natalie on Baddies never calls out the jumping situation. Maybe once, maybe twice, and it's been like 7 seasons. But this time, it's like, season 1, we're not going to do the jumping stuff. So I like that. Now she needs to take that attitude and put it on Baddies Africa or Baddies Europe or whatever is next. Like, no jumping, period. We don't want to see that no more. That was like on the old shows. It's 2025 now, y'all. The jumping has to stay with the 2000s. It's got to go. It's old. Yeah. And then, low-key, Hurricane is corny for even saying anything about the jumping, because it's like, you're weird too. And did she jump someone? I could be wrong. Maybe not. Maybe not. So then Natalie likes what Daisy said about Janello handling Oxy, and Nat appoints her up. She's just like, okay, you take it. And I'm just like, girls, this is what I'm talking about. Boss. Take your spot. You don't gotta always be physical. Just assert yourself. Know what you're saying. You know how to speak well. The words are not coming to me, sorry. What's that word where you can like enunciate your words? You know what I mean? Like, this is all boss things. This is how you get places. Your personality will only take you so far, but that structure, that business mentality will take you further. This was just what I learned along the way. So then TT kind of says no about the whole like Janello handling Oxy, which I'm like confused about because, I mean, maybe she does. Honestly, I feel like Janello doesn't have any more fades to run. Erica and Oxy just need to handle that, period. But if you feel obligated to do so, then do what you gotta do. So then Erica apparently has a chain wrapped around her knuckle, and they're just like, you're always bringing weapons, but yet again, you guys are attacking her, and it's more than one person. But yes, like, low-key, Erica, put down the weapons, handle it, be a man. I know you're a woman, but be a man. I probably just would have just done it without the weapons to not hear them. And if you lose, you lose. But that's her, and maybe she feels like she got to defend herself, and that is her right. So, and then it's Erica versus Oxy, and that's the end of the episode. Next time, Erica versus Oxy, like finishing it and stuff. Hurricane versus Jaden. I don't know where that came from. TT tells Jaden to shut up if she's not going to fight, and it's like, you're no one's mother, but whatever. Daisy versus Bahati, and this is when she rips out her braid. Ooh. I mean, I can't even say Bahati didn't deserve it because in Daisy's perspective, you busted my lip. So from Daisy's perspective, Bahati definitely deserved it. But like from a viewer's perspective, that's cold, man. Bahati versus cameraman, understandable. And then TT is a bully and like flipped a room full of mattresses over. Didn't even know who it belonged to, or maybe she did. We're gonna see. And then Daisy wants to talk to Bahati, but then Bahati ends up sneaking her, and I low-key laughed. Daisy versus Bahati round 3, and then we see some new confessional looks finally. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Leave your comments down below. Stay tuned for more recaps coming ahead, and yeah, see you. Bye.
My new bitch look like